Not sure if we are streaming. I'm using my key. Oh, hey everybody. We're green. I'm not sure if we're even logged in here. Stand by. Apologies for the quietness. I'm just confirming some of my streaming settings, making sure we are actually streaming. We're at all-time highs-ish, kind of rejecting from the high. 750 on deck for SPY. Oh, there goes Rocky. Yep. You're locked in here with me. V key is not working. Okay, fine. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I like that bottom wick on SPY. You can't see my chart, but it's showing a little bit of support over here. We are very green on the day. We're not trying to set the world on fire here, but I am curious about grabbing another long. Okay, I'm long one micro here. I think this is going to hold in the 50s. Nice rejection from oil on the other screen. SPY, however, is having a little bit of trouble here below the pre-market high. Losing pre-market high, generally not bullish, but we're just now testing all the VWAPs and all this juiciness right below here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, things that are happening right now. Trump is talking. Did check my device, dude. On my device. Yes, it's me. Boom. It's me. It's the me. I'm
order filled.
Adding one more here. I like this hold here, and I'll continue to add into this EMA. We're just kind of testing. Well, like not holding 747 on SPY. There we go. There's 747. It was a good add on these micros. We're green on the trade. Are we streaming? There we are. Okay. Now, welcome to Trading for All Audiences. If we are just now starting, my camera has dipped again in the night. Stand by. Let me fix this. There we go. That's the headroom that we like to see. We're all about framing here. We take our camera work very seriously at For All Audiences. Hey, there's a cool little green trade. I'm a fan of that. I enjoy that. Now, let's go just place our stop in profit. It'll pay for the commissions if we get stopped out. Okay, I like what I see from NVIDIA. I like what I see from SMH. There we go. Where was our original position? Oh, I got two at 53.75. I bought two at the same time. I guess I'll take one out. Filled. Hey, that's not true at all. Oh, that was my stop. Well, all right, took one off. That was the 58. I guess I closed it at break even, more or less. A little bit of profit there. All right, well, that's fun. This is fun. I was closing it as we hit that pre-market high on SPY again, because that would be a swell place to reject from if we're starting to feel selly, feel rejecty here at the all-time high. Get out of my screen. There we go. Gotta make sure I got enough room to flatten all. That's the most important button on this TopStep. TopStep X is X out of the fucking account. X out of the trade. Okay. VIX doing good things. Q's testing its own pre-market high while SPY is below its pre-market high. Now, again, the reason that I'm still cautiously bullish is we've pumped all day to a new all-time high. Ish. We did not hit QQQ's all. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. It was Thursday, yesterday, 1:30 p.m. was the all-time high. So I guess the question for Friday is, are we going to revisit or are we going to come short and reject? That is a great question. There's our high right there, 749.50. Is today the day we break above on SPY? Well, first we got to get above the pre-market high. There we are. Okay, we're above pre-market high on SPY. Now, watch out for the rejection off that EMA. There's the rejection. I'm going to hold here unless I start to see a more serious candle. Okay, there's a rejection off of the pre-market high on SPY. My stop is in here. VIX got a little bounce there too. Oil above 97. Wow, look at the rejection from the EMA. Not great, guys, not great. Stopped out in profit. That's cool. And I will re-enter if I start to see something juicy, but we're just playing it safe here on Friday. This is like Capital Preservation Fridays, they call it. 746.70s have interest to me for support. Let's see what happens. I'm not seeing anything alarming from VIX or from oil. Pretty rough candle there on the 1 minute on the SPY chart. Got our samurai beats here. I see the VIX rejecting here. Watching 747 hold. Oh, NVIDIA also had an ugly candle right off of 217. There's our ugly NVIDIA candle. Not great. Not great. 747 trying to hold SPY. I'm prepared to buy here. All right, I'm in one.
Order filled.
Just a micro. Not trying to set the world on fire. That NVIDIA candle was gross off 217, but the market is not entirely NVIDIA today. As you can see, SMH is pretty high while NVIDIA is pretty low. So it goes. Above 217 would make me feel a lot better though. All right, SPY losing the 747. 640 added. This is a RIPS level. Little did you know, I have my RIPS levels on another screen. Ayo, there's a bounce. Hello, hello. Oh, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Don't tease me like that, man. Come on, we're going green. We're going up. We're going up. We tickled the bottom. We're going up. Don't fuck around like that. Don't be like that. There's a VIX rejection. Oil's getting a little bouncy. I like that we held 640. There's our bounce. Very good, very good. Keep it going. Let's get back above the pre-market high. SMH trying. NVIDIA trying at 217. Yes, thank you, NVIDIA. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm out of one. Nice on the rejection. Got out just in time. At 56, where our original buy was at 47. We're out in profit. Stop is in. This is how you do green trades on a Friday. We're not losing any more money today. Technically red on the day. Blew my funded seat that had about 1,500 in it after yesterday. Gotta remember on those ones that have the end of day trailing to really not fuck around till I'm above the buffer. To that effect, not even trading any of my other funded accounts today. Just keeping it here in TopStep. This is gonna, oh, and I do need to take a trade in next gen. None of these are high conviction for me to take in next gen after yesterday's DLL moment. We're gonna take it. We'll take it today on stream. We'll try. All right, here we go. We're up to the EMA where we rejected last time. 660s, 685 next reps level up. Let's see if we can just first get above the EMA and above this pre-market high on SPY. This is the levels we've been toying with all day. Remember yesterday we were toying with the pre-market low before it fucking died. But it held for us. We made money yesterday, and then I left, and then probably everybody else lost money, but that's okay. I was done for the day. Let's get above the pre-market high. SPY, come on, don't be a... Yeah, there we are, above pre-market high. Now we've got the EMA stack, the EMA sandwich. It's like a bagel sandwich with little layers in it. Here's the lettuce, here's the cream cheese, here's the onions and the capers. This is, I guess, the salmon down below. We're through the salmon layer, we're into the lettuce, and then we've got a little bit of mustard or something on top. Either way, we've got the gross parts to get through. It's the less fun bits that we got to worry about here. So much so that I'm actually curious about taking my profit here because we are just stalling on the EMA. VIX crushing, UVXY popping. Inconclusive. We're above 217 NVIDIA. I'm bullish. Oh no, it's failing. Don't fail me now, NVIDIA. Still above 217. It held. Very good. Continuing the bounce. We continue northward. That EMA still providing resistance. Fortunately, we are below. Feeling good about my entry here. Leaving my stop where it is. Did not get stopped out on that last candle. This could mean that was the test we needed to go higher than the pre-market high on SPY. I'm talking to you, SPY. Let's do this. Get above the fucking pre-market high. Right now we got a hanging man on pre-market high. Oh no, there's the EMA. All right. I took my profit. I took my profit. Fuck off. We're failing the pre-market high in SPY. I'll re-enter if we pop above. I like the 640 reclaim, but the hesitation with the pre-market high and the EMA combo, that's actually like a pretty juicy short entry. So I'm just gonna be extra cautious right here. I see NVIDIA again heading downside. That red candle needs to turn its frown upside down. We're at the pre-market high on Qs, 720, huge psychological level here. Let's see if we get a pop above 720. I'm gonna chase it. I'm long one, terrible fill, terrible fill. 60s. Okay, now I'm watching the Qs pre-market high as well. Staying above both these levels would be groovy. Yeah, there we go. That was the push that I wanted. Very good. Very good. Let's not just wick down. I think recovering that pre-market high is a pretty big deal. Let's make sure we hold it. Very good move. Very good move. VIX to the downside. Oil below 97. Seeing a little hesitation on the SPY. That sucks. Stop is in. Just covering the commish. Paying my taxes, so to speak. Not literally, obviously. Oh boy, there's the top wick. Yep, we're up. Break even. Oh, and then it bounces again? Fuck off. Stupid. That's lame. All right. Not chasing again. That was what we wanted to see. I guess my stop was just a little too tight. Little too tight. NVIDIA did hold that 217 test. Now it has its own EMA situation. We've got another rips level at 85-ish, where we sold from last time. Now, oil diving, new low of day. Let's take a look at the Daddy Mac chart so you can really see what I'm talking about. Always gotta turn down Neon. His voice just has this way of sending me on tilt. All-time high. There's that 85 resistance. That's why we got out of the trade. We got out. I think we were stopped out too early. Look at this. Check out that oil bouncing off yesterday's open where we held earlier. Now, a break below this level on oil gets me very horned up for another long. Right now, we're holding. VIX. This was NVIDIA over here. Staying above 217. That makes me happy. This 85 resistance is what I'm watching though. Oh, but however, there's oil at that open, at that level. If NVIDIA gets a push here, I will jump in long. Oh, hell no. Do you want to see why? I'm going to move my oil over to here. This is why we are not getting long. That's why. VIX pumping. Not interested in trying to fight the VIX today. They put in a very weird series of candles that I do not enjoy while we're sitting at a pretty serious resistance near all-time highs. This is not the place to be a hero and go long. How did I figure this out? I was trying to be a hero and I went long. Oh, oil, new lows. That's exciting. That's exciting. Let's go back to our RIPS levels. We got one at 640, one at 685. Maybe we dip back down here to 40. No, that's 58. VIX Prime getting a pump too. Oil got the bounce back at the level. Glad we didn't fall for the long. It was a little bit of a bull trap. Now, down here, clearly 40 was where we got long from twice and took our profits. We made about $70, 30, 60, 60-ish dollars on that, let's say. Okay. Oil putting in the bounce, but VIX putting in the rejection. Very interesting here. Let's get these more lined up so you can actually see what I'm seeing. So this is the 2 minute. Let's take it to the 5. There's our 5. We have overcome EMA resistance on the 5 minute on oil. Sorry, on the VIX. That's the VIX. This is the oil. The oil. Let's turn you to the 5 minute. Son of a bitch. Look at that bounce, guys. Look at it. I want nothing to do with this. I want nothing to do with this. Look at the rejection. We didn't even make it to 85. Pretty dumpy over here on the NQ. We got a little bit of like double Bobby Dolphin. It doesn't quite work when you got like up, down, up, down. This is the lightning bolt pattern is what this is. All right, oil. We're down to the 640s. This is the RIPS level. We do have this EMA right here at 633. I'll be watching the 633 level as it interacts with my 2 minute EMA. It's not on this chart, but it's on this chart. That's all that matters. This one's been pretty good today. Let's see where we actually, this has not been that good today. When we reclaimed it, we got the push. This is the first test since that push. I'm not taking it. Not taking the 40 bounce here, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna protect my capital. I'm up $1,072 in this account today after blowing a $1,500 other account, which was really just a round trip of this week. So we end the week green. Hooray! More or less. I think I started the week with a $500 Apex. Now we're up 3K. Okay, at the 640 level, we had support here before. Oil starting to fill its wick to the downside, but I need it below 96.60 to really get me interested here. Standing by, waiting for someone to squawk in my ear. Everyone goes to lunch right when I sign on. That's just how it is. That 40 level holding, and what's interesting about it is this was a previous SR level, so if it holds with a good bounce, I could convince myself to chase. But oh, hey, check out the EMA holding here. That was really the entry that I wanted. Let's see. If we wick, yeah, we wicked back above 40. That's what I was looking for. Not a great fill, but that's okay. Check out the bounce from the EMA above the RIPS level. Now we're in profit. That is a very reasonable long. It's just a scalp. Just a little scalpy scalp. I like the oil rejection. I don't see VIX rejecting yet, but the market definitely recovered that dip pretty quick. I'm gonna shrink this down so y'all can see it a little better out there. Don't want to see that candle stay red. We want to see this candle go green. Make sure this bounce is legit. It's not just a fugazi bounce. If that candle stays red, then this whole move is probably gonna get stopped out. Turn that candle green. Turn that frown upside down. Let's do it. I'm going to move my stop up to the bottom of that last wick here on the 2 minute chart on NQ. This is how we do it on Trading for All audiences. We do it 1 micro at a time. And that's how I've done it today. I think I went red on this account today, which kind of made me A little mad, which is obviously not ideal to be trading while you're emotional. But anyways, I fought it back to way green. So that's all that really matters. The moral of the story is never give up. Or something. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Look at the oil rejection and the VIX rejection simultaneous. Like, let's get above this 58, you guys. Come on, that can't be the end of this move. We're above. We've engulfed more or less the top of this candle. Now we just have this green EMA to get above, and then we're in a legitimate bounce frenzy. There it is. There it is. We're at the EMA. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my profit there. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm just here to get a little bit of green and call it a day. Goodbye. And I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. That is an excellent takeout, in my humble opinion. This EMA has been a little bit tricky for us today. You can see we've been riding it downside this whole way down. Therefore, a very reasonable place to get short from. The only time we popped above, we super failed. So, we're gonna practice caution. We're not gonna hold our runners hoping for hope, hoping for glory. We're gonna take our profit when we see it. As we say here at Trading for All Audiences, see green, take green, see foam, green chartreuse. And it doesn't make any sense, but neither does fucking trading. Market doesn't make any sense, why should I? Look at that curl, it's like a backwards J on the VIX. Let me just check out a little bit of NVIDIA in my life. What are we doing? You know, actually, here's an even better one. Check this out. This is going to be so good. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream as I'm trying to add more charts to the fucking stream. All right, check this out. Check this out. SMH, which is the VanEck Semiconductor ETF. Electronic something something. Doesn't matter. Here's the chart. Now, flat to trending downside after making a new all-time high, I reckon. Oh, we equaled the all-time high from last week. That's confusing. We didn't hit it with NVIDIA's earnings? Yeah, I guess we hit it a while back. Okay, so we're struggling with this chart. Computer's starting to struggle. Anyways, we've now triple topped at this level. We got to stay above 575. That's the moral of the story on SMH. And goodbye. Oil caught a bounce that I do not like, don't care for one bit. Look at our takeout. We got it out at the top of that top wick. Woo! Trading for All Audiences up $1,098.86. Prepared to call it a day at any time. When the market gets me a little perturbed like this, it's best to just walk away. Now we're holding the 40, but I don't like it. I don't like it no more. Not with oil bouncing off the previous day's open. You see that bounce that we got in right off this RIPS key level? Previous day open. We held it. That means that oil futures traders, after having heard rumors of a peace deal yesterday morning after the open, we lost it. Do you see how we cracked way below? We were way above, way up. They really wanted to get it up there before they shorted it. All the way from the 99.50, where we've already got that chartreuse level right here. Check this out. From 99.50, cracking all night long on peace deal rumors, all the way down to 95.74, the prior day low. We hit it in the pre-market. See this? We made a giant M, and this is the middle of the M. You can really probably see this on the 30-minute chart. I'm still learning my patterns. I'm still new at this, but just like we love to see a Wu-Tang W, this has the look of a modest Yahoo M, or a, let's see, a good M, like some good M bands. What am I blanking on? The Measty Moys. Holding the 40. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. I would be so much more interested. We're checking NQ over here. This 40 level's fighting for its life to hold on after a pretty gnarly double rejection off of the EMA, after a pretty gnarly rejection up here. Let's just see what this looks like on the 10-minute. I'm just curious if we have any other EMA support. We're fighting on this 8 EMA, or sorry, this is the 20 EMA after losing the 8 and the level. This is not a great long opportunity, even though we're back at my magical EMA. This guy right here, this is the, I don't even know what are you? Oh, it's the 113. It's the old 113. Is it gonna bail out the market today? I don't know. Not while VIX and oil are both going up. So, nonetheless, we wait. There's the 30-minute. We're Metroid. That's a game, not a band. All right, the 113 providing support so far. You can see it on my TopStep chart right here. I am not in a trade. Keeping it flat. Keeping it 100. Keeping it 1,098, actually. Watching this oil kind of rejecting off 97. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to go back into the 5-minute chart. The 30 does not really tell the story there. There's the 5. We've got rejection plus EMA resistance above. I reckon we stay below 97 and we stay above 29,640. Nope, we're already losing it. We got to stay, let's stay above 630 just for a little bit of variance. And my EMA currently at 634.30. Let's see if it provides a bounce again. We are fighting our way down. We're nowhere near this green EMA where we took our profit. What a lovely trade that was. Now again, 608 on this chart. 608 on the 10-minute is very interesting to me. Ooh, but look at the 15. 15 looks nice. This is just a big old bull flag off a level. But 26 supportive, 607 supportive. Look at that. We have confluence at 608, 607. I believe that is the 200-day moving average. 604 on the 5-minute. No, anyways, 40 points down. Then you got my attention. That's the VWAP down there. VWAP way down there. I would love to have some squawking in my ear. I could tell you guys what's happening in the world, but everybody's lazy and got lunch. They're taking 3 martini lunches out there. Okay, I'm seeing the 113 hold plus the rips level. I guess technically that was a long entry, but we've got so much resistance up there at 55. It's a 10-point trade if anything. Loving the top wick on the VIX. Seems like something's happening. Okay, we're at that 56. Look at the VIX rejection, oil rejection.
Order
all right,
filled.
I grabbed 2. Oh, the EMA rejected me. That's all right. Let's see how it goes. Because these guys have got my attention. Look at the double rejection. That always has my bullish attention. Because that means that's a headline, and that means that's good news for the world. And if it's good news for the world, it's good news for the stock market. Told you about that fucking 55 resistance. That's exactly where it filled me. Down about 10 points so far. Back to the 113. I added at the 113. Terrible trade idea right here. VIX got a bounce. VIX Prime maybe fighting to get a huge bounce. Let's be extra cautious here. Not going to hold for hope on this trade. We are holding the 113 EMA. Nice bounce. We're green on the trade. I'm gonna get out of 3 and just hold 1 runner. Ooh, come on now. Green on the trade, very good. We're up about $26. All right, on that
Order
pop,
filled.
I'm out of 3. Technically green. I love it. We take the win. We take the win when we see it. Look at the EMA fucking rejecting our ass again. Terrible entry that was. Glad I got it off the 113. That saved the trade. Come on, we're above the 40. Stop is at 40, the rips level here. Hopefully we don't knife through and we can hold this runner for like a little bit longer. Gross. Come on. Gotta get above the 53 level. We're at the EMA. VIX gapping down. We're long. Yes, sir. That's how you do a trade. You wiggle your cost basis around, you reduce your risk, and then booyah! We're way up, way up. There goes oil. Bye-bye oil. Hello, NVIDIA, I'm sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my
Order
profit there
filled.
at 60. Now, was that a silly trade? Perhaps, but it was $100 back in the bank, so we're up 11, 40, 40. Terrific. Oil bouncing. Fuck you. it could be expected that the oil would continue to hold the level where it's been bouncing from, just like the market held the level where it was bouncing from. That was a glorious engulfing candle, but look at the top wickage right there. Who tells you where to take your profit in the right spot? It's this guy. It's this guy. All right, up 1141 today. Now, let's start thinking in really real terms about our next gen account. We fucked that hard yesterday. Let's just, oh, whoops. You need it there. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Back you go. Oh, we're back at 60. We're back at 60. Hey, where did it fill me? It filled me at 60.25. We hit 60.75, 62.75 even. Still resisting from the 60 level. I'm out of the trade. I'm just curious at this point what's going to happen. It was a really cool like SR moment off of the rip. EMA plus, sorry, the rip's level plus the 113 on the 2 minute, which isn't even on this chart. I just keep it in my TopStep chart from back in the day. Made us a little bit of money today. That's cool. Oil holding the 96.60. Caution. Caution. VIX Prime put in a pretty mean lower wick after gapping down. I like the double top on the UVXY, but this is an inconclusive read. Inconclusive. Caution. Caution flag is out. I love that we're picking up those other EMAs on the 2 minute. 5 minute, not so much. Gotta get above 57.15 on that 5 minute if we're gonna have any hope of uppie. Nope, looks like it's rejected. Man, that was a great trade from 40. Let's just review that last one with the hold. The last buy was from 39 to 60. Now, maybe you're not excited about a 21-point trade. I'm excited about a 21-point trade. But that's just me. Hope everybody's had a green week out there. Finish strong. Don't give it back. That's what I keep hearing. I'm not a practicer of this. Do as I say, not as I do. This is parent rules. I don't know what I am doing, but I know what you should be doing. This is parenting in a nutshell. Manage me? No. I manage you. Me, we'll figure out another day. Another day. This is not the day to figure out me. We're talking about you. Wait, don't change the subject. We're talking about you, not me. You don't. I can give anything back on Friday, but you don't give it back. Joking. Only joking. Would have loved to continue on the FundedSeat journey, but I gotta really learn to put in bigger numbers before I start wheeling and dealing on a Friday. I got totally crushed by this. I was trying to really catch this previous day high bounce and got right all the way down there. That was like a 200-point candle. It was from the prior day high at 555. Okay, a 100-point candle. Nonetheless, it caught me right in the buttocks, and I'm not eager to repeat this. Therefore, playing it small, 1 or 2 micros at a time. You saw me get 4. I was really just gonna bail myself out. That 40 level held. That's interesting. Let's see how we do on the EMAs this time. VIX got a triple top with a rejection. Nope. VIX is pushing. It's not a long, guys. We're probably gonna reject off 55 again. Didn't even make it to 55. We got up to, oh, there's the 55 tap. Let's see what happens. 55 tap. Will we reject? Will we confirm? Let's find out. My thesis was 56.17 rejection. This is the thesis. Let's see if it plays out. Or let's see if we're doing a little reverse J. I love a reverse J. Just a reminder, this morning we had at 10 a.m. the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index coming in at the all-time worst reading of all time, of history of all time. Consumer sentiment is not even in the toilet. It's not even in the sewer. It's in fucking Hades. And I couldn't agree more. Look at that 55 rejection. Untrustworthy motherfucker. Don't love all the top wicks, but once those sellers get out of the way, once the bears get slaughtered or whatever, I guess bulls get slaughtered, bears get hibernated. Once the bears go hibernate for the winter, we can resume our climb to all-time highs. But this feels very distribution-y from the high. Like, so all-time high is, it was all-time high on the SMH was on Thursday. This is on May 14th. There's our all-time high. We are technically, with this failure from the 700s, putting in a little bit of a crooked right shoulder. It's like a, wait a minute. Do you guys remember? Do you remember? Oh, this is on the 30-minute chart. Do you remember the Michael Jordan indicator? Do you guys remember? I wanted to draw the head and shoulders. It wasn't a head and shoulders. It was a Michael Jordan. So I think we're doing another Michael Jordan indicator. Let's find out. It's on the daily too, which means if true, we're going to fucking 30,000, you guys. We're pushing. Let me see if I can make this thesis play out. This is one of my best tricks, you guys. I invented this indicator, the MJ, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. It starts with a shoulder where you're like, ooh, are we putting in a head and shoulders? Ooh, I like that. There's a left shoulder. We kind of like topped, failed, then humped. Now there's the head, and here we are on what should be, he's got a bigger head than that, what should be a right shoulder. Why are you so wiggly, you son of a bitch? Stop wiggling around. MJ is better than this. You're making me look bad. There it is. Okay, and the other one. Now, this should be a right shoulder signaling failure from the high. However, because the leading shoulder, the right shoulder, is a little bit higher even than the neckline, we've technically invalidated a head and shoulders, and we're now putting in the Jumpman logo, which is Jordan outstretched, two legs out. There's one, there's two. We've got shoulder, head, shoulder, and now we're gonna come back down here. I bet we're gonna come back down to the 440 again. On the daily, could even come back down, let's say like to the 500s. And let's see if I can just draw this. It's gonna be weird, you guys, just bear with me. We've got the head and shoulders. When it fails, let's do this. We're gonna get the arm. That's not it. We're gonna get, okay, we're gonna get the arm. I don't know why it's so weird and I don't want it to, whatever. Shoulder, arm, and then we're gonna have a ball, new high, but it's not over because this is the jump man, baby. This is MJ. He's not done yet. Here's the legs. Boop, 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 boop. There we go with some feet. There he is. Probably connect this a little bit better, but whatever. Okay, now, why this is interesting to me? Why is Jumpman interesting to me? Because he's jumping towards the friggin' basket, you guys. Watch this. No. I'm back. We drew this before we got back to all-time highs. God, come on, TradingView. This is, oh, I love that chart. That was the super tweet chart. Remember we were just tweeting and failing and tweeting and failing and tweeting and failing? That was fun. Where's my other Jumpman? Where's the original? The OG Jumpman wasn't on the daily. It was... Is it over there? It was before the mega run. Off of the inverted Head and Shoulders. The inverted Jumpman, if you will. Well, in any event, it happened. I remember it happening. It was on stream. You can go back and search for it, I suppose. Oh, this is on the daily. We're back in December. It is cool that my inverse Head and Shoulder thesis did play out on the daily basis. That was I even drew it on here before we launched. I probably should have been paying attention to that. That was the bottom from the 23,000. Now we're at almost 30,000. So that was, you know, just a casual 7,000 point bounce in the first quarter. Off of a Jumpman. Was it on the 30? It looks weird. It looks weird when we're over here. These were other Heads and Shoulders that I tried to short off of. I think I succeeded. Other drawing. Just can't remember what time frame I drew it on. So like if it's on the 1 minute chart, then we're fucked. I think it was on a Friday. That's another interesting thing to notice. The Friday Jumpman is a thing. Definitely a thing. All right. Well, in any event, back to the daily Jumpman. Now it's hard to project where Jordan's gonna dunk. Suffice to say, he dunks it way high. So let's just get a little bit of a backboard and a goal here. Gotta get the hoop. And there it is. Okay. Jordan to the hole takes us to 31,000. This is very scientific analysis here. Stop doing that, dude. Yeah, Trading View. Come on. Not a design platform, nor am I an artist. But there we go. Jumpman on the daily. Take it or leave it. Let's see if it even shows up like on the 15-minute. Yeah, no. Okay. Good to know. It's not going to distract us. We're at 660s here. With, that 640 did hold. But there's the oil rejection. That's very interesting to me. Check that out. It's on the 5. Let's see what's going on the 5 over here. Is that where we bounce from? Not exactly. Not exactly. Now, when the market is not following the indicator, that indicates to me that the indicator is no longer indicating. 670s here. On the 5-minute, holding the EMAs. Nice push. That was a 30-point bounce from our 113 original position. I exited at 660. I mean, we were 15 points up. I'm not that upset about it. Okay, VIX bouncing. Oil falling. Oh, I forgot to mark up the VIX chart, you guys. This is like the most important fucking thing of the... Okay. The UVXY on the rocket scooter. Scoot, 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 scoot. Wow, oil, huge dumper. Below support, new low for oil. Could have been a good long, I'm not in it. Back to the 85, rips level. Let's see if we push above. VIX is falling on the prime, UVXY not as much. Okay, we were looking at the rocket scooter UVXY chart. Okay, half gap and hedge pressure, 32.75, same level. We're at 32.57. We definitely want to see a rejection from 32.75. Let's get our levels on here. Look at that VIX push though. Sus, highly sus. 32.75 for both of them. Stackaroonie. Oil trying to recover yesterday's open, the 96.60 level. We are at and above the 85 rips level. VIX getting a little bit of a rejection as it approached this little like cluster of big deal numbers to cross. VIX crosses here, the day is over. If we fly above there, unless you're getting mega short from all-time highs, short in the all-time high, we're not going to be going. Look, this is MJ's arm over here. Oh no, this is the shoulder. We're still in the shoulder. Look at that, up to 700. Great pump. High of the move was 713. We're putting in a head and shoulders inside of a head and shoulders. VIX is not falling. Not along, you guys. I know it's been 40 more points since my exit, but I'm not upset at all about not being in this trade. I do not trust it. No, sir, I do not. There's the oil in the double bottom on the 2 minute. Let me show you. Boop. Get. Why are you? Let's try this again. Trading View forever vexing me. Oil trying to double bottom off of 96.40s. This could be a little bit of a bull trap, you guys. Watch out for the bull trap at the top of the head and shoulder. This is the right shoulder. You can see it right there. Obviously, my art skills leave a lot to be desired. Whoa, top wick. Whoa. Okay, just kidding. It was hard to see. I got a little excited that I was right for a second there. Oil's continuing to the downside. That's going to push us above 29,700, I reckon. Oh, man. Once again, this music's making me sleepy. Oh, hey, there's the top wick. There's a top wick. Caution around 700, guys. I'm not in the trade. All right. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. Thank you for the Japanese lo-fi. What else you got? Oh, it's Stomp. Let's get something for Friday. Let's get some. Let's make it fun. There it is, white bat audio. I know I can trust you guys. Back to the 700 level. Oh, UVXY with an interesting top wick. There it is. Okay. Great music for this move at 700 now. Oil at 96.40 still. Careful. I'm calling out caution. Meanwhile, you guys went long or banking. This is just the way the world works. Yeah. Browsing some other folks. Let's give him a listen. Let's give this guy a listen. All right, white bat audio paused. We are now listening to Good John Beats. All right, subbing. Nice. Oh, I like. He plays them himself? Oh, hell yeah. Let's give this guy a little bit of love. Check this guy out on YouTube. Good John Music Productions. Good comms, Good John. Check this out. Metalcore type beats. Good for you, dude. All right, oil with the bounce. Caution from the 700s. What did I tell you guys? I hope you got out of your trade. Yeah, good, John. I'm in. Capital Preservation Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We're up $1,140.40 today. Oh, 700 reclaim. 700 reclaimed. What's going on? I don't understand. We just came back and collected liquidity from the RIPS level at the 685. Confusing. Highly confusing. Let's check out the 2-minute. I don't see what caused this. I do like that ad though. It's at 84, but you know, obviously I didn't take it. Oh, I do need to trade the fucking next gen. Okay. All right. Let's get our trade ready over here on next gen. Do I want to do? Let's just check out. We're just gonna check out the journal. My $1,300 DLL yesterday. Did it count as a trading day though? I had plenty of profit in there. Let's just check. I think I was at 53 and something. Now we're at 51.84. Yeah, it did count as a trading day. How do you like that shit? All right. Cool. All right, FundedSeat. Tempted to buy another one there while the sale's going on. Look at that. 700 still resisting. VIX did not fall. I don't know what caused that pump. I was too interested in the beats. Now, if I was planning to get in a trade, that 640 was so good. We got $1,300 DLL. The VIX rejection, but oil bounce. It tends to happen when they want to chop the market. Is Matt going short? Matt shorting again from the 700. Interesting. It's 30 on oil. We break through this 96.14, 96.13. We're gonna fly. That's why I'm gonna get ready for a long over here. First, I'm gonna go pee. Getting ready to buy a long. Not 4, just 1. Back. Look at that push above 700s. I hate how this covers up my whole fucking chart. I don't like it, guys. Yeah, I don't like it for the long at all. What's NVIDIA doing? Oh, NVIDIA flying. Rejecting 218, the prior day low. Let's just go check over here. Oh, this is my take profit, by the way. I'm not even activating my fundeds. Not even gonna fucking touch them. Oh, there's the fall. What are we looking at? NVIDIA, MHP is what I want to see. 217.50. We're on it right now. Okay. Back to the Daddy Mac chart where we can make a trade. I guess I can do it from right here. There goes NVIDIA at MHP. Nice bounce. I'm long one on the MHP hold. Did that work? Am I in a position? Am I in a trade? I am in a trade. Okay. Nice bounce so far. Nice hold on the MHP NVIDIA. Ooh, rejected now. Don't know why. Oil finally got the big bounce. It's testing the prior day low. Or the prior day open. Still like the long. 3-minute CBC is trying to flip on me. SMH trying to flip too. NVIDIA held. I don't like what SMH is trying to put in a top up there. Mean metal up here. Chasing the high for mean metal. Video, come on, hold it. It's rejecty here. Good push. Very good push. Come on, the video. Let's go. You got a lead here. You got a lead here, bud. Definitely resisted here. Bounce on the SPY so far. Continuation above it. Red EMA though. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get above 700 now. There we go. Let's squeeze it. Let's squeeze it. Nice NVIDIA. Nice NVIDIA. Good push. Very good push. Very good push. And I'm out at the high. Boom! That's $100. Or whatever. I still don't trust 700. Where do they film me? Alright. So, bought at 97.50. Sold at 01.75. That's what, 3.25, four and a quarter points on that one. 4 1/4 points at $20 a point. Let's see. I mean, I could probably just pull up the fucking dashboard. Still, oh, look at the rejection from 700. It was a risky one there. All right, I'm going back to the Daddy Mac. NVIDIA did its job. It held its MHP. That's what we wanted to see. You know me, etc., etc. UVXY, yikes! 700, yikes! Top of the top here. All right, we got a trade in. I don't know if it counts as a trading day though. There's no information on their website about what constitutes a trading day. Somewhere along the line, I heard that it was 275. So we're, halfway there. Unless I wanted to hop in short here, which I do not. don't want to fight the trend in my funded on a mini. Okay, today is the 22nd. I've made $80. Status. Harsh. Okay. These first 2 days were definitely positives. Look at that push. Okay, checking here. A rejection from here on the UVXY chart, switching to the 2-minute. This could be an interesting spot to go long. We've got the 85 rips level here. Now, obviously, a break above is all hands off of buttons scenario. But I'm getting ready to buy one here. Don't cover my fucking chart. In the event of, yep, there's the rejection. Oil 96.45 below its level. I like that top wick on the UVXY. 94s here. Excellent candle on the VIX after a pretty good pump. VIX Prime is pumping though. I'm in. From 96.75. And put my stop loss below the rips level with the EMA support. Confirm. I don't know how much it's about a 16-point stop. My sell ready. We're just marketing in and out of here. Gotta have this VIX continued on the red side if this move is gonna happen. Okay, we're at break even, I think. 8 trading view. Okay. No. VIX is trying to push here. Here's the rips level. Move my stop down a little bit. Damn. VIX did not do the thing yet. Oil pushing. Added on the top of the rips level. I'm gonna get ready to get out of both of these if we start to push below. Get out of my fucking way. Okay, oil, nice rejection. Need that VIX candle to turn red now. Whoa! Did I get stopped out? I got stopped out. Wowie! Good, John. Whoa-y. Wowie. Crazy candle here, y'all. Wow. I don't know what that was, but VIX popped above the level. That's the hands-off level. Oil popping above the level. That's the hands-off level. Good, John. Crazy bounce from 40 to 80. Wow. Let's get this back to where I can see a fucking chart. Look at that. Craziness. Oil popped above its level, now rejected. VIX is at its HP level. Nice rejection from the oil. I think I'm down 300. All right. 3 minutes close. I don't know why that dumped us very quickly. That 640 is so strong. I'm moving my stop way down. Just see what happens. The recovery off of the 113 was glorious. Unfortunately, it's 40 points down. Okay, we're green. Let's get above that 85, baby. VIX falling below key level. Oh, don't wick me there. Come on now. Wicking off the rips level here. All right, I'm out of 1 on the rips level. Nice takeout. We failed the half gap and HP level on the VIX. The 32.75. Starting to fail some more. Oil is back above its pivot. Definitely want to see VIX and oil both start to fail here. Just hanging out at the EMAs. If you want to see get an oil rejection. Trade off the 2-minute. At our entry right here. Above entry. Come on now. Great pump. That's what I wanted. Very good. Get above that 85. Let's go. I like the rejection from oil. VIX and oil need to start moving in the same damn direction. The 85 level is rough. VIX is attempting the pivot again. My stop's way up. Knife insurance. There we go. We're above the rips level. That's nice. That's nice. Stay above. Stay above. Let's get the confirmation. I like the rejection from oil. That's what we were looking for. Very nice. And my stop to break even is where the 20 EMA is currently sitting. Testing that rips level again. Let's collect it and go. Let's collect it and go. There we go. Very nice. Excellent. Moving up my stop to the next EMA. So good. Now, We are at the rejection spot. Again at the 700s, which clearly rejected us fairly brutally. Do we take the profit? Okay, okay. I'm gonna stop down just slightly. Oh, we're losing the rips level a little bit, guys. Where my stop is. Nice rejection for VIX. Nice rejection for VIX. My stop down again. Let that breathe a little bit for this to happen. This is what we're watching right here, right now, right there. Almost caught our stop there, but it did it! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I love it when a plan works. Oh, now we're about to get stopped down. There's the VIX rejection. That's the reclaim of the rips level. Stay above, baby, let's go! Yes! Yes! Alright, I love it when we win! I love it when we win! Oh! And I'm out wherever it is! It's off the fucking chart! It's off the fucking chart! Oil! Off the fucking chart! NQ! Off the fucking chart! Where do we get filled? Where do we get filled? We got filled at 721! 720 was the level! You're all doomed! It's over! Sell the news! It's over! Look at that fucking top wick! Wowie! And with that, we are fucking done for the day. That is a top wick that I am not here to fuck with. I am curious if the MJ chart is going to play out, but we are done on that account. I think we only made like $120. Let's see. Daily journal. Where are we? Look at that, right off of that 32 rips level. Oh, the 20 was the MJ shoulder. It was the MJ shoulder. We're up $445 on that account. Oil, VIX, whatever you're doing, fuck off. All of you guys can just eat me, fight me, whatever me. Keep it safe for YouTube. But this is ridiculousness. I'm flat. Done for the day. No further trades in Funded. We made $1,500 on a Friday. I'm not complaining. We're going to call it a green day. We're going to call it a green week. Our balance is up to 2,310 on this next gen account. I don't know when we started. We probably started with about 1,000. Oh, here we go. We can just see. May 15th. All right. So that was, we started on the 14th. On the 15th. Oh, this is cool. Now, what the fuck day was that? Oh, hey, we filled it all the way up. Filled that wick. Look at that. Did not expect that shit. Wow, guys. Wild market. Wild times. Protect your capital. Don't ruin your weekend. Don't be like me last Friday. Actually, I had a pretty good weekend. Don't be stupid up here at all-time highs. All-time highs. All-time highs. I think. Close. Very close. We have invalidated the second shoulder. MJ pattern is in play. The MJ pattern is in play. All we have to do is confirm above this 33-ish, and we will start to complete the MJ slam dunk into all-time highs. 30K incoming. Number 23, 30K. It is foretold. It looks terrible, but it's a good drawing. Look at the VIX bounce. Look at the oil bounce. This is why I'm done for the day, you guys. All right. So we got to get above the 789. All-time high. I think. Funny there's not a rips level for the all-time high. They're not an LED level? Oh, I guess that's because the NQ is funny. Let's just look at the QQQ really quick. Where's the QQQ all-time high? Previous week high. Where is the all-time? It doesn't even come up. Yeah, I hear Matt quitting too. This is what the fuck just happened on the VIX? Oh my God, you guys, this is why I am done for the day. What was that candle? What is this fucking $1 candle in 1 minute on the VIX? This is not tradable, you guys. This is just gambling. I am out of here. I'm out of this. Fuck this, you guys. It's Friday. Don't lose your shit on Friday. A $1 candle on the VIX in 1 minute, less than a minute, because it came and went and it was right back. That was wild. Now, did I benefit from the wildness? I did, and I'm really happy that I did. I'm glad that we made money today, but I am not gonna fucking lose it. That's what we're doing here. We are not here to lose money on a Friday. We're green on the week, green on the day. We're gonna call it a day. Just to be clear, 445 plus 1,140. Oh, let's do the grand total. Time for the grand total. Oh, and I gotta flip my... Look at that. Look at the fall. Look at the fall. We did not hold the 32 level. Let's see here. Okay. 1141. 40. That's such a good number. I'm keeping that. RN Foreign Ministry says deal not close. Sayonara market. So sorry. It's been fun knowing you. That was a fun little pumperoo. The VIX told the story. Get the fuck out! Okay. Plus. Man, that was such a good close. Plus 445 is 1586.40. Now, FundedSeat. What did we get up to over here? I'm just trying to be totally transparent with you guys, whether it's a green day or a red day. I am done for the day. Inactive. What did we do today? The last balance purchased 15th. It's one of these May 15th ones. That was last Friday. Yep. One Step Daily Pro. Challenge detail. Funded. Okay, this was the funded that got blown up today. Apparently 17. What's it? What was my calendar? Oh, nope. That was the one we just blew up on the 21st. Okay, good to know. Oh, because the other one hasn't fully... is it in my funded seat still? Or in my trade seat? Oh, I closed. I rage quit my trade seat earlier. This music is the tits! Okay. Okay, so we blew this account, which did have 1531, bringing our total for today, even counting this blown account, which I just did all this week. So we ended the week neutral on this account. Technically, full transparency, we made $55.40 today on a Friday. Woo! That's a good Friday. I'm gonna call it a day there, you guys. Be careful out here. Oil. Crazy off of the 95, off of the fucking top rope. We are holding the 700 now, but this was sketchy earlier, so I am done. I'm done with this garbage. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later.